everything.
I'm here with Brother Nia here at the Manhood Academy, West London. So, what is your role with the Manhood Academy, Brother Nia?
I support Manhood Academy. I send people to the academy. My role is to support all black supplementary schools and black organisations that help our families in our community. So I run the National Association of Black Supplementary Schools, which promotes black supplementary schools around the whole of the UK. So my priority is to signpost parents to the right service for their children and for their families.
How do you feel about the Manhood Academy in particular? What makes this Saturday school special?
Well, I mean, the Manhood Academy is a bit different from a Saturday school because they're more about life skills, whereas the Saturday schools are about academia and life skills as well, but it's more about academia. But this is a rites of passage, so it's a bit different. But again, it's a service that is needed in our community.
How did your national association start? Like, what was the foundation of your actual association?
I became a single parent when I was about 28, and I wanted my children to do better than me in school. So before I had children, I volunteered in a Saturday school, and I learned algebra and I learned fractions so easy. I didn't learn it in school, and these are from unqualified parents who work in a Saturday school, given their own time. So I said, when I have my children, they're going to a Saturday school. So when I did have my children, they went to that same Saturday school, and my daughter was 12 months ahead of everybody else in the school year. My son was 18 months ahead of everybody else in the school year. They were learning algebra and fractions at the age of 5 and 6. They don't touch it in mainstream school until they're 11. So I saw how well my children are doing, and I'm not into this underachieving of black children. I don't believe in it. What it is how our children are taught and how they're inspired. My children and I were inspired by being taught by ourselves and being taught our African history by ourselves. So I want all our families to experience that and learn from that.
Across the Saturday schools that you know, is the main emphasis on African history and African studies, or are there more varieties of lessons? Is there curriculums? How does it really work?
They do normal curriculum, but they have Africa in all of them. So you cannot talk about science without talking about Imhotep. You cannot talk about mathematics unless you talk about Imhotep and our great scientists as well. So every element of science, maths, English, geography, whatever, you bring in Africa into it. You bring in our ancestors into it.
That's incredible. I mean, is there like a set curriculum or a curriculum that you yourself endorse?
No. They do their own curriculum. Some of them are very experienced teachers. You know, they understand what needs to be taught. They understand what their children need. And some of them do like homework club as well. They bring their homework and they help with the homework, but they bring in an African influence into it.
And how many Saturday schools like this are there across the country on average?
I don't know all of them, but I think I've got most of them. At the moment, I've got about 35 on the. I do an online directory so parents can find them. So at the moment, it's about 35. Quite a lot have shut down due to lack of funding from the government and a lot of lack of support from our community. But every now and then, somebody rings me up saying, "Look, I want to start a Saturday school," so I'll help them.
If somebody did want to start a Saturday school, how would they get in contact with you?
My website is www.nabss.org.uk.